Hello, everybody. Welcome to Always Bayern Chelsea. It's yet another edition of these Always Bayern Chelsea World Cup watch-alongs that I am doing here. If you are new, please subscribe to Always Bayern Chelsea. Please leave this video a like. That helps out a lot with getting us up there in the algorithm. And leave a comment in the chat. We'll talk about it. This is going to be Argentina versus Cape Verde. So yeah, I'm going to get everything set up on my end here on the back end. But yeah, this has been a great, exciting World Cup. Spider, thank you so much for being here. And I'm going to pull up the broadcast, and then I'm going to pull up the scorecard. But yeah, this is another big one. Last night we watched Portugal versus Croatia. Controversial match, definitely a controversial ending, but it was a whole lot of fun, and hopefully this Argentina-Cabo Verde match can provide some of the same excitement and fun. We are legitimately 2 minutes in here, and I'm about to pull up the scorecard. About to pull up this scorecard. We'll see if Messi can join Ronaldo in the final 16 of the World Cup. And all right, now I just got to size this up. I got to size this up exactly correct. Apologies for being a little bit late. But let's do it. Share screen. I'm going to add this here. Make myself properly sized. We will resize this here. And then do one of these. But yeah, earlier today, Egypt did take down Australia. Unfortunately, Jackson Irvine, my boy, had a beautiful match, was the man of the match according to SofaScore. But Egypt was able to win on penalties. Jackson, of course, made his penalty, but unfortunately, the rest of the team stunk it up. Yes, we're one away from 600. We gained a couple subs today. We're trying to stick it to the man. We're trying to stick it to the man and get those YouTube watch hours across the threshold. So we're doing all these live streams. And everybody in here, you guys make it possible. We'll be back in 2 days doing Mexico versus England as well. Yo, Adam, what is up? What is up, Adam? Glad to see you here. Thanks for joining us. We got Argentina. We got Cabo Verde tonight, folks. You have some updates, and these are important updates. Okay, unfortunately, you've just woken up. It's not super bad, just a change of schedule. Adam, let's hear it. What's your new schedule? Because you are in California, I believe, so that would mean it's what, 3:05 for you? Is that the correct time difference? And that means it's 4:05 for Spider. Is that right? Or is it the opposite? Is it 6:05 for Spider? I never can remember that. Spider's mad at the Australian manager for the pen taker choices. Yeah, I don't get it. I mean, maybe it was a situation like Germany where, oh, it's 4:00. Yeah, okay. So I was right originally. So then it must be 3:05 for Adam. But yeah, I mean, maybe it was a Germany-esque situation where some guys that you would expect to step up didn't step up. So Adam says, I woke up to the news, and apparently Mexico versus England's game has been moved to earlier. Brazil-Norway will be an hour later. Is that official? I heard they were talking about it, but I wasn't sure if that was officially official yet. Because that might mess up our live stream, to be honest. That could really, really mess up our live stream. Because I need to mow the grass on Sunday. It's 4:05. Yeah. Okay. Mexico, England, kickoff 1 p.m. Central Time instead of 7 p.m. That would suck for my grass cutting schedule. It really would, but we're going to get it done. We're going to get it done. Is that for sure, though, Adam? Because I saw that they were talking about it, but I didn't think it was official yet. But yeah, then Brazil-Norway would be later potentially due to thunderstorms in Mexico City and to not overlap the game in the heat wave in New York, New Jersey. Okay, not official yet. Not official yet, but they have most likely. Okay, so we'll see an announcement soon. That would be fun. I would have to mute myself. I'd have to mute myself. Although my push mower, so I have an acre of land, so I have a riding mower to do most of it, which would be too loud, gas-powered riding mower. But I do have a battery-powered push mower to do like the edges and stuff, and that might actually be quiet enough to do something. But no, I would. Argentina pressing here, the Cabo Verde keeper, who had one of the best performances of the World Cup so far against Spain. But yeah, I'll just. I mean, I'll get it done. I'll wake up early and get it done before, or I'll just wait to do it till after the match if it does start at 1 p.m. Central Standard. Cabo Verde with a shot in the box, but Argentina is going to handle it there. Not yet official. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. The 5th is going to be wild. Tomorrow is going to be wild as well. I'm not going to stream it, but I'm going to have to watch Colombia tonight. And then I started to make some power rankings for the final 16 teams. So I might have to like make a graphic for that or something. Changes everything on the West Coast. Now you have to do it earlier. Yeah, what would your plan be then, Adam? Would you still go to a watch party? Cabo Verde actually attacking. Love to see it, despite them being the biggest underdogs in sports history here. Yeah, definitely here. Yeah. I love to see them attacking as well. You know, you can't win if you don't score a goal. Jim, welcome in. Very, very happy to see you here in the comments. Are you kidding, or is this for real? You got that Fish Creek special going on. Stop at Brad's. He'll fix you up. Half serious. Better or worse than Senegal, Norway? The watch party at Adam's watch party would have to begin at 11, and you'd have to have breakfast there early. Well, you could make a breakfast burrito, Adam. You could take it on the run, have a breakfast burrito, one hand on the burrito, one hand on the watch party. For English people, this is great news. Staying up until 1 a.m. Yeah, that's true. Adam thinks it's going to happen. I've heard they're talking about it, which I think the proposed time would then be 1 p.m. for us, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm pretty famously not super good at remembering time zones. Man, once again, though, Argentina really pressing the keeper here on Cabo Verde, and he is not phased. Isn't this guy like 40, the Cabo Verde keeper? I mean, he looks old, but I swear he's like 40, isn't he? We were talking about him a little bit yesterday. FIFA should know they cannot overlap one of these games, but it should be official. Okay, it should be official soon. Should be official soon. I got to fire off a tweet, guys. Whenever I'm late to these live streams, I always just forget to tweet about it. So, yeah. I should do it right now. Let's do it right now. A tweet and a YouTube post. Bing, bang, boom. We're going to be in a really good spot. He is 40. Okay, that's what I thought. That is what I thought. So, yeah, another legend leaving after this World Cup, most likely. It's another reason why this World Cup is so special. We've got so many legends. So many legends. Maybe after the Colombia game. I'll be watching that one. Unfortunately, not streaming it, but I will be watching it for sure. I got to really lock in and support Lucho. Colombia is one of my favorite teams that remains. To be honest with you, they're up there for me. Official announcement, Adam. It's official. Give me the exact times, Adam, for this official announcement. Adam, tell me the official news. And did I mute this? Oh, okay, there we go. All right. Maybe football unaware, but never heard of him before. Well, I hadn't either, so. But I also might be football unaware. At least from FIFA, oh, you're saying that they should give the official announcement tonight? Adam, I thought there was news. I thought there was going to be something official that you were about to break to me, because I got my eyes and ears in so many different places right now. It's hard to keep track of everything going down at once. But yeah, we'll see. By the way, everybody, thank you for tuning into this live stream. Please subscribe to Always Bayern Chelsea right here if you haven't not already. And we're watching Argentina versus Cabo Verde. We're going to see if this match can produce just the absolute fireworks that we saw last night with Portugal and Croatia. Although Portugal-Croatia was a very, very boring first half. I will even admit that. I will even admit it. But yeah, firing off these tweets. We're settling in here. Hopefully everybody's just having a really good day. That's kind of the hope here. Here's Argentina, though, circling the box, but Cabo Verde is going to deal with any immediate danger. Anybody here, feel free to share. Do you have any plans for this holiday weekend here? Like Spider, you're in America. Adam, I know you're in America. I don't know if you guys do anything for this weekend or if it's just all World Cup action. But let me know. I'm curious to know. All right, guys, it's still 0-0. We are 13 minutes in. Argentina definitely definitely controlling the game in terms of possession. We're looking at 65% possession for Argentina, but really no good shots for either team. Cabo Verde, I think, has one shot. Neither team definitely has a shot on goal. Adam's going to visit some family tomorrow. We'll see on Saturday, but Sunday is the super one. Okay. And on Monday, yeah, that's the good game. That's the game we're going to be looking forward to. Although I'm really looking forward to England versus Mexico on Sunday. I think that's going to be an unbelievable match. Mexico pretty much never loses at the Estadio Azteca, and England has not looked good, but Harry Kane had to bail them out. Here's Argentina with an attack in the box. Messi across the face of goal, but not into the goal. Spiders going to the Rockies game. That's right. I do remember you said that, I think, last night or a couple nights ago. But that's a great way to get things done. That's a really good way to get things done. 250 years old USA. Yeah, it's a big one. It's a big one for the old USA. And well, I'm not going to go too deep into it, but unless you guys really want to hear all my political opinions, I guess I could give you some of that if you really want to. But yes, I'm an American Bayern fan. Hello. Thank you for joining the long stream, the live stream with the long hair, the live hair and the long stream. How about that? Thank you for joining, though. Really appreciate it. I am indeed an American, and I am indeed a Bayern Munich fan. But we're watching Cabo Verde versus Argentina today. Still 0-0. We're at about the 15th minute here. America's pastime for America's birthday. Yeah, I'm jealous of you. I'm jealous of you, Spider. I can't remember if I've talked with you about it at all, but I have been on the outside of the Rockies Stadium there in Denver, but I've never been to a Rockies game proper inside or been inside the stadium at all. So I'm jealous. It seems like a really fun ballpark to watch a game. But yeah, I drove past it once and paid my respects, I guess. America versus Belgium. That game is going to be fun. Unfortunately, Flo Balogun wrongfully will not be there for that one. He's been America's secret weapon, but you know what? I really believe in this United States men's national team. And oh, there's a foul on Argentina on Messi. It's going to be a free kick right on the edge of the box. But yes, I'm excited for it. I believe the U.S. can beat Belgium. I don't think Belgium's very good. Unfortunately, it's going to be tricky without Flo. They speak 3 languages in Belgium: French, German, and Dutch. I did not know that, but I did know that Vincent Kompany, Bayern's coach from Belgium, he speaks a crap ton of languages. So it does not surprise me because that guy speaks so many languages. So maybe he picked some of that up growing up in Brussels. And also Jim, my co-host on this show, the Chelsea boy, been to Belgium. He's been to Belgium. Yeah, it is a beautiful park. It looks like a beautiful park. I believe Jim's been to a game there. Jim is trying to go to every single baseball stadium in the country. He's trying to go to literally all of them, a game at all of them, I should say. So yeah, I've been to a lot of the stadiums, but the only ones I've actually seen a game at are Miller Park in Milwaukee, obviously. I go to probably 5 to 10 games a year there. So Miller Park. I've been to Wrigley Field for a Cubs game in Chicago, and I've been to Turner Field for a Braves game in Atlanta, although it's no longer Turner Field. I don't know what it's called now. Those might be the only 3 I've actually seen a game at, but I've been to a ton of the stadiums. Been to a ton of them, but I have not, like, for concerts and stuff. But I think those might be the only 3 I've seen a baseball game. Messi saved by Cabo Verde. I can't believe that everything changes, especially with 2 days to go. You can imagine the players thinking about the time change. Yeah, it really sucks for the players, Adam. It really sucks for the players because they have their schedules, they have their routines, and now everything's going to be changed. But wow, yeah, that free kick from Messi was above the wall. Fortunately, the Cabo Verde keeper was able to see it, unlike whatever team that was where Messi put the free kick around the wall and the keeper couldn't see it and just stood there and watched it go in. Landon Donovan's press conference. Oh, there's Messi again, but it's going to be saved again. All right, Argentina's really starting to build here. They've been dominating possession, but now they're actually getting some shots in, some shots on goal. Yeah, he was crying in that press conference. Visit Munich, Germany. That's my goal. My goal is to go to Munich. My goal is to go to Munich and to watch a Bayern game live. I've seen Bayern in America. I watched them. We went to Cincinnati last year for the Club World Cup, actually, and we watched Bayern beat Auckland City 10-0 in a Club World Cup match. I've been to Germany. We just went to Germany versus the USA in Chicago, but I've never been to Munich. I've never been to Germany, and it's totally on my bucket list. You'll be good in Germany. We speak English as well as German. Yeah, I've tried to start to learn German, but it's very hard. I have limited Spanish speaking abilities. I've been to a number of Spanish speaking countries, and I've been able to kind of get by with what I know. But German, I don't think I'd be able to get by. Honestly, I know a lot less German than I do Spanish. Language is German. People in Germany can speak English because England and Germany are the same difference. Yeah, I would probably have to speak English if I went to Germany. That's for sure. Yeah, you're a Liverpool fan and you call it football in the UK. Yeah, I'd love to hear your opinions on really just Liverpool right now. I have some friends who are Liverpool fans as well. Like, what do you think about their summer so far? Transfers, obviously, last season wasn't very good. What do you feel about Slot being sacked? If you got any opinions, let me know. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. I'm sure the players can adjust, but it's might be tough. Germans never lose a penalty shootout. Yes, until now. Until now. That was the thought, was that they never lose a penalty shootout, but yeah. Not quite what happened the other day against Paraguay. Colombia, Argentina could set up a quarterfinals matchup. Yeah, is that what it would be if they both win? Colombia, Argentina, I think it would be. And boy, oh boy, do I hope Colombia wins that one because I am a fan. I am most definitely a Columbia fan. Okay, so you're happy with how things are going. That's cool. Humpty Dumpty destroyed our club. Yeah, I was never a big slot guy, and I mean I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I'm a fan of Xabi Alonso, and I really thought that you guys should have signed Xabi Alonso. That's just my take. Yeah, Copa America finals rematch. That'll be cool. Oh, 600 subs. Let's go. Spider, you broke the news to me. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you to everybody who's in here, everybody that subscribes. Um, hey, these live streams, they've been a hell of a lot of fun for this World Cup. And they're fun because you guys are here in the chat, um, watching the games with me. I kind of said it yesterday, but that's awesome. I don't know. I just starred your comment. I don't know if that does anything. But yes, thank you guys. Thank you so much. That's so awesome. We're gonna we're gonna go hard this season. We really are gonna try to go hard this season. Um, that's so cool. 600 subs, man. Didn't yeah, you know, I mean, well, I'll take you on a trip down memory lane if you want, but I mean, Jim and I started this. Oh, here's Argentina again with the chance in the box. Cabo Verde gonna handle it. But yeah, Jim and I started this as an audio only podcast. We started this as an audio only podcast in I want to say April of 2024. Jim and I started this in April 2024 as an audio only podcast, and then we started making YouTube videos, and then our podcasting platform that we used for RSS feeds and whatnot kind of screwed us over and like doubled the price. And then we started paying for StreamYard to do streaming as well. So we were like, screw it, we're just gonna make this YouTube only. But yeah. Oh, there he is. I'll move my scorecard out of the way for a second here. I'll get you there. Jim, Spider just broke the news to us that we're at 600 subscribers.
Oh, let's go!
Isn't that sweet?
That's huge. Should I release another drunk video?
You might have to. How many do you have? You might have to save some for 700. Get people motivated to keep subscribing.
If Spider tells me to release one, I have to release one.
Send it to Spider directly. DM it.
I might have to send it to Spider directly. I mean, Spider's just who's Gary is in the chat. Love to see that.
We got a Liverpool fan in here. I asked him his thoughts on Liverpool, and he said we need a world-class center back, left back cover, world-class right back, 2 world-class central midfielders, and a world-class right winger. That's a lot of world-class players that you need.
That's so many world-class players. Like, you're just admitting your team sucks.
I mean, there's a ball in for Argentina, but it's going to be dealt with. Maddie, welcome.
I'm outside. I can't quite see the TV, but
I'll keep you posted if anything happens. But so far, Argentina's been dominating possession and everything, but have not really got a lot of good shots in or anything.
Yeah, I've been loosely watching.
If Slot was manager, it'd be a panic buy. Okay, we're going to the ad break, so perfect time to.
Wait, so who's their manager right now?
It's Iriola, isn't it?
Oh, did they hire him?
Yeah, remember? Because he was considering Chelsea.
There's too much shit that happens. Like I can't keep up.
Yeah, but he's not a Slot fan, and neither am I. And we say hello, Maddie. Jim incoming. Adam with some really good emojis here.
I saw 2 Brazil kits today in Door County.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you see any other club kits? Like Argentina's playing today.
2 Brazil kits. The 3rd kit was an employee at this coffee shop. Olympiacos.
Whoa. That's cool. I mean, that's someone who's a fan, who's a true fan.
Talk about a random poll. And I actually didn't know what it was. Marcus is the one who called it out, which I was impressed by.
Wow. Special. But yes, Jim is an American Chelsea fan. I am sorry that Slot destroyed your club. I was never a fan of Slot.
Okay, no offense to Gary, but like you won a Prem title. Like you can't be pissed at Slot.
Was that Klopp or was that Slot? Really?
But it doesn't matter. Like,
True.
even if you say it was Klopp's team, like, you still won. Like,
True.
you cannot complain. I agree, Slot's not amazing, but like, you cannot complain when you literally win a title.
One season wonder for every club, apparently.
And that's fine. I would take that any day.
Adam, I like your emojis. And Adam, you got Brazil representation up in northeastern Wisconsin. It sounds like Olympiacos is a really deep club to be deep pull to be wearing their club kit.
That's crazy. Like, I could not name one player. Like, they're usually a pretty decent European team. Like, they were in
Champions League, yeah.
They were in Conference League when Chelsea was in Conference League because they played them.
Yeah, they're bad.
No, just kidding. They did not play them. Chelsea played Panathinaikos.
Oh yeah, their badge is sick though. He destroyed the club last season. Well, I will say this, Jim. I'll defend Gary here for a second. The transfers that Slot himself actually made were pretty much all bad.
Isak got hurt. Hugo kind of got hurt.
Yeah, but Isak is like was way overpaid for. I think way overhyped.
Yeah, because you don't need both. Because you don't need both. That's why.
Yeah.
So like, I'm trying to think who else they brought in. Kirkez didn't really do well. Frimpong was fine.
Wirtz was overpaid.
Wirtz squirts. I mean, he was just squirting all over the place.
Even though I wanted him, 150 mil is a lot of money.
Well, he would have cooked at Bayern probably.
Yeah, I agree. Not the Liverpool way. We want to keep winning trophies. That's fair. Are you a fan of Iriola? Do you think he's gonna do any better? Because like I said, if I was a Liverpool fan, I would have wanted Xabi. Oh, here's Argentina. Messi. It's a goal. It's 1-0 Argentina. Just chip the keeper. Yes,
really?
killing Lucho is never a good idea. We got Lucho. Lucho's the boy. Lucho's the boy. But yes, Messi chips the keeper. I just caught the end of it.
5 to score anytime.
Hey, why don't you pop on the stream right now? Yeah. Give me some comments. I'm live right now.
You're live?
Yeah, I'm live right now on YouTube. Hey, subscribe. We just hit 600 today. Like seconds ago, we hit 600. We're mostly on YouTube. Only on YouTube, actually.
Yeah. Well, and TikTok.
What a ball from the center back position.
Yeah, that assist was dirty.
Yeah, we're live right now.
Always so dirty.
Chelsea, pull it up on YouTube right now.
Always
Ask Marcus. Pull it up right now.
It was a nice finish, though, by Messi.
We might have just gotten a subscriber.
601. We could be 601. Yeah, Frimpong. I do agree. I like the Frimpong transfer, but yeah, if you're getting rid of Trent, that's gonna be tough. And Frimpong's more of like a wingback.
You act like Trent is good.
Well, let's be honest. He went to a team that was run by the dictator, as Adam would say. And when your team is run by the dictator, it's tough.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Why are you looking at Mbappe's penalty? Oh yeah, they were looking at the way that the keeper dives, I think, or something like that. I didn't see too much, but I saw they were looking at Real Madrid.
What do we think about Australia bringing in a keeper just for pens, and he doesn't save a single one?
I mean, I don't hate I don't hate that in general, bringing in a keeper for pens, but yeah, it totally backfired.
I mean, it's just disgusting. Like,
it's
you
hilarious.
just can't you can't make that sub and then not save a single pen. Like,
yeah.
Like, I don't even care if it's all good pens. You just can't do it. You know, it's crazy.
Yeah, the
people are smiling at me right now.
Well, you can smile back.
Can I get a comment? I hope I told Marcus to pop in the chat. I don't know if he is.
Okay, here we go. When are you playing code names? And we also first of all, we have Flo Rida in this chat, and you need to play code names.
Love to see MEG in the chat. Yeah, she's inside right now. I told her to subscribe. Hopefully she hits subscribe. If she doesn't hit subscribe, she's a fraud.
I would agree. Are you good at code names?
So the story goes, last year when we were up here, I got absolutely demolished in code names. I was terrible.
Were you bad or was your partner bad?
I was terrible. Yeah, it was guys against girls, and I got bodied by Maddie 0-3. Like, just got absolutely wrecked.
Dang.
Yeah, it's just tough.
Yeah. Okay, so Gary thinks that he'll do better. He likes Spanish managers and sexy football. Yeah, but Xabi Alonso is a Spanish manager who plays sexy football. Spelling Lucho was a mistake. Thank you for admitting it. I love Lucho. He's the best. And Isaac ain't no Fernando Torres.
I was just talking with Fernando Torres today. We were reminiscing about the Spanish 2010 team.
Yeah. World Cup champions. Rafael Nadal, I believe, was in the locker room celebrating with them. And also, that was the Shakira. Well, they're all Shakira World Cups, but that was the Shakira World Cup. If you're Mbappe, you have to cook Paraguay tomorrow. I agree.
I was talking about how you bodied me in code names.
Heck, thank you so much.
Yeah, subscribe to the pod, please. Thank you.
What is it called?
S. Marcus. Thank you.
Give him a business card. Give her a business card.
They're in my wallet inside.
Trent is good. He's world class. No right back on our team can do what he does with the attacking magic. I mean, world class is being thrown around a lot here, and I have a hard time.
There's no way you can
having
be
people
Trent is
world-class.
world class right now. Maybe 5 years ago.
I mean, there isn't a ton of, like, I would say world class right backs, so maybe, but
Like
not last year. Not last year. But hello again to Flo Rida. Yeah, code names. We went through that one. Got to play code names. These American announcers are glazing messy. Well, I have my audio off now on the broadcast because I'm solely giving my attention to Jim, so I'm not even listening to the glaze. Luckily, maybe I should just keep it off the whole game.
Splitter, real talk. Why are we listening to Fox?
You don't want to listen to Telemundo for Messi goals, do you? You want to get excited for Messi?
You do.
But he's not your GOAT.
Telemundo all day. Did you hear the Telemundo broadcast for that Malik Tillman free kick?
Yes, I did. But Malik Tillman, I'm going to cheer for. I'm not cheering for Messi, am I?
It was fucking nuts. That oh my god, that call was insane.
Just makes me feel like you want to cheer for Messi, though, because they get so excited for him.
So Messi got 6 goals. Doesn't he have all their goals?
He does. I think he does have 6.
I don't think anybody else on Argentina has scored.
Maybe. I doubt it.
I
They're
could be
talking
wrong.
about Klopp being the new Germany manager. I do want Klopp for Germany, Gary. I do want Klopp for Germany. I've wanted Nagelsmann resigned, was forced out. I've wanted Klopp. I would have wanted Klopp over Nagelsmann. So yeah. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that. I think if there's anybody that could save the German national team or kind of restore them to their former glory, it probably would be Klopp. Yeah, put on the stream with the function, Maddie, please. What'd you say?
What's the function?
Flo Rida.
She's at Summerfest?
Yeah.
No way, she's at Flo Rida right now and has enough service to stream.
I mean, that's why we got a comment from Flo Rida earlier. See, he took over her phone. She must be backstage with him.
Is Shorty getting low?
No.
I think she is. Oh. Does she got them apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur?
She does. She's wearing Reeboks right now, to be honest with you.
Yeah, respect.
It was Egypt in penalties, no name. It was Egypt in pens. But yes, no name. Jackson Irvine did make his pen. I know you.
No name's not the Barca fan, right?
No, that's Yusuf.
I got to talk to Yusuf.
You want some scouting reports from Yusuf?
Well, I was telling you I might go to a Barcelona game this year.
Oh, for that, yeah. Yeah. Well, if Yusuf comes in, I will ask him for advice. But yeah, Paraguay, same game plan against France. Park the bus and attack at the right time. If you get a chance to score, you can. Yeah, but the thing is, France is so good that even if you park the bus against them, they're still going to rack up 3-4 goals, probably 3 goals on you eventually. That's the thing. Mbappe, the dictator, has to go off tomorrow. And Spider says he's listening to Fox because his mom wants the audio and also wants to understand it, so he has to deal with it. And that's, you got to respect the mom. You got to respect the mom.
I disagree. I would tell your mom to learn Spanish.
Well, I can't tell Spider to disrespect his parents. Alonso rejected us from Madrid, then wanted to come to Liverpool. He's a snake for that, so I don't want him. How can you reject Liverpool? His dream job was always Madrid. He always wanted to go to Madrid, though. That's the thing. And I even wanted him on Bayern back then, but I knew he was going to wait out for the Madrid job, and I just had to respect it because that's always been his dream, was to manage Madrid. I wouldn't call him a snake, but like his loyalty is always going to lie at Madrid over everybody. I think it would almost be a snake move if it was the opposite, like if he rejected Madrid and then went to like Barca or something. That would be more of like a snake move, in my opinion. But Gary, I respect you.
Just stop with the GOAT Pele shit. Like, fine if you think Pele's awesome. He was awesome, but like, I just can't handle this like 1960s and 70s shit. Like, no matter what sport it is.
It's too hard. It's too hard to compare, I think. But now Kane has more World Cup goals than Pele, so there could be a new GOAT in town, Adam.
How many does Kane have?
Kane has 12 or 13, I think.
Messi's got what? No.
Messi has, well, now with this one.
20?
What? No, I think 18 maybe. Although I don't know with this one. Let's see.
That's crazy.
Let's see. Someone will tell me who Messi have. Messi has 19 now with this one.
Hey, what do you guys think about Vinny for like his looks?
Me or the chat?
Because we were doing we were doing smash or pass earlier. Everybody was saying smash
Pass.
and Vinny, which I disagree with. I think it's a hard pass.
Hard pass.
Yeah,
I think
it's a hard pass.
But that's just me. So Kane has 13 World Cup goals and Messi has 19 now with this one.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean, there's a chance that Kane could like catch up to that maybe if he plays another World Cup, but Mbappe is going to have more than Kane regardless, I think.
All right. I got to pop off here, but I might jump on later at the end of the match maybe.
Word. Well, thanks for joining.
Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the 600 subscribers. Maybe I'll pop a champagne later.
Do it and give everybody business cards.
Facts.
Cheers, buddy. All right, Jim goes away. We get the scorecard back up. Want to come back and be a Liverpool fan. But you got to remember, Gary, though, he is, I get what you're saying, but he is Spanish. Like, he is Spanish. Nagelsmann rightfully resigned. Good for both him and Germany, to be honest. Yeah, I thought it was kind of funny how the DFB was like, oh, yeah, you can just resign and then save face, but also we won't have to pay you the $14 million that we stupidly signed you for. So instead it was a compromise. Nagelsmann resigned, but also I think got $7 million in severance. Yeah, the Spider, this was kind of funny. This was kind of funny. Yeah, it's like, of course they want you out. Like, Nagelsmann, one thing that he's never been good at is reading the room. And yeah, he should have just went on a ski trip. But yeah, I'm going to catch up with these comments now, guys. I so appreciate you all for leaving comments, but Jim popped in, so we had to catch up a little bit. Talking about Argentina, Cabo Verde. We're in the 40th minute. It's 1-0 Argentina, thanks to Lionel Messi with a little chip goal. Deontay, shout out to you. Salute to you. Let's bang through some of these comments. Really, really appreciate you all for commenting, for subscribing, of course, for liking, all that stuff. The likes really help. The subscriptions really help. Tomorrow, the dictator can demand the team that all passes will have to score. Yeah, the dictator can certainly demand the ball, and he probably will. But yeah, Messi, was that Messi? Argentina, regardless, is going to be offside there on that attack. Thing is, with France, their attack is better than Germany's. They have Mbappe, France out of nowhere. Mbappe can make magic. And here's the thing. Olise might be better. Olise might be better. You know, Mbappe is going to get all the goals. Mbappe is going to get all the glory. Mbappe pays, all the journalists to hype him up and whatnot. So he's going to for sure get all the glory. But Olise is kind of, in my opinion, the engine that's making that team hum right now, that France side. And France, I mean, that's not to discredit Mbappe. He's still amazing and one of the best players in the world. But, France. And then you got Dembele, Doué. You have so many lethal attacking options if you're France. You made him in Liverpool. Fair. That's fair to you, Gary. Cannot wait for France to murder Paraguay for their dirty tactics. Yeah, I mean, it's probably going to be like 4-0. I wouldn't be surprised if it even got higher, but it's probably going to be like 4-0. Do you think Harry Kane will play the next World Cup? I do. If I had to guess right now, I would say he plays the next World Cup. The next one might be his last, but he seems, I mean, he's at the in terms of numbers and everything, he's at the peak of his career right now. He just had the second best season of all time this year. So it's not like he's on a decline, and he's not the kind of guy who like relies a ton on like physical traits like speed or whatever. So I don't think he's going to have a steep decline. I think it's going to be a gradual decline for Kane, and he's such a smart and savvy player that like I think he can play for a lot longer. And I think he'll be at the next World Cup. Yeah, no, Vinny's a hard pass. I think everybody was trolling Jim for that. I can't believe that anybody cannot believe that anybody would smash for Vinny. Deontay, thank you. I heard during the stream we got 600 subs, so thank you all for subscribing. Thank you all for liking. Thank you all for commenting in on this chat. You guys are the best. You really are. You're the reason why Jim and I still do this. You're the reason why we still do it. But yeah, Klopp to bring back gegenpressing. I hope so. I wanted Klopp in even over Nagelsmann, so I hope that it's going to get done. I'm a Klopp guy in that sense. I really am. I'm a Klopp guy. So there. Yo, big up. I know you're going to be talking about Olise going to Madrid, but big up. I still appreciate you for being here. When Messi scored, Deontay, you were the reason why Messi scored. You were in the kitchen. For that. Oh boy. Well, head to the kitchen for a Cabo Verde goal at some point, but obviously keep the stream on. You got to keep the stream on. We're trying to boost up these watch hours and stick it to the YouTube man who's really unfairly holding us down right now. Maybe I'll post screenshots so everybody can see that we have over 3,000 watch hours, but it still doesn't in the last year, but it still doesn't let us apply. Oh, Argentina, Cabo Verde keeper going to knock it away. We're almost at halftime here, 44th minute. Argentina really has been dominating this game, but only has one goal to show for it. Mexico coach, schedule change. This makes me feel like change like a kick in the stomach. Now we have to rethink everything. Did he really say that? I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, it could be a big deal, but like, you don't have to rechange everything. You don't have to rethink everything and change all your tactics, right? There it is. I knew this was coming. Olise is staying at Bayern. He's not going to Real Madrid. Why would he go to the team that he just beat in the Champions League? It wouldn't make sense. All the passes from the dictator will be to him. Olise magic. Gonna have to pay $500 million and still would not be able to afford his left foot. True. You can get his right pinky toe for $500 million. France is yet to take a penalty themselves. True. I don't have the new Bayern kit. So I might be getting it soon. Yes, my fiance's parents, who are massive Bayern fans, Maddie's parents, are going to Germany soon. They're going to Germany soon, and they were at one point potentially talking about picking one up for me there, and then we can avoid the like $50 tariff fees that are on imported goods from Germany. So I might get one soon. I like the new home kit. The new away kit is supposed to be a banger too. I don't think I'm gonna like the new third kit or the new Oktoberfest kit very much from the leaks I've seen, but the new home kit is a banger, and the leaks I've seen of the new away kit I also really like. It won't be able to do it. It won't do it. It won't do it. 250 won't do it. Sorry, but why would he go to the team that he just knocked out? Doesn't make sense. He's not going to downgrade. Best Bayern team is the 2012-2013 7-0 against Barcelona. Robin and Ribery equals robbery. Yeah. I mean, Bayern has had some iconic teams. They have had those teams in the 70s with Franz Beckenbauer, Gerd Muller, of course. And then, the Uli Hoeneßes of the world, Lothar Matthäus later on. And then obviously into the 2000s, you get those robbery years. You get Thomas Muller, you get Lewandowski a little bit later. And now we're here with this team, which I think can be just as iconic. With Harry Kane, Michael Olise, and Luis Diaz, I think they can be just as iconic. It will be interesting to see if that little Galarza guy keeps up elbowing and stepping on everyone, and if he does, if it's called this time. Yeah, it is going to be interesting. I'm assuming he's going to. But you never know. Like some refs do not take kindly for that. And it's just going to depend on the ref. I think Paraguay is just going to see how much bullshit they can get away with and then go from there. Yusuf, welcome in. Sorry to remind you about that. Yusuf, Jim was in here moments ago and had some questions for you because he is potentially going to Spain, and he might be going to the Real Betis Barcelona match. So, Yusuf, if you have any experience with going to Barcelona matches, going to Barcelona away matches, Jim wants to know about it all. If you're still in here, he wants to know about it all. I told him I'd ask you. So I'm doing it. I'd love to visit the UK. Jim's been over there. I've actually never been over to Europe. I've been to a few South American, Central American countries and Mexico, but I've never actually been over across the pond, to be honest with you. The kitchen effect worked though. Yeah. You hopefully got to make it work the other way around though, because I want to see Cabo Verde score. It's almost halftime though, folks. It is it's the 49th minute, and we got 4 minutes of stoppage time. So the halftime whistle should be blowing anytime, and there it is. There is the halftime whistle. 1-0. 1-0 Argentina over Cabo Verde. At halftime, Messi looks like he's getting in an argument with the Cabo Verde player. Argentina dominated this one, in terms of possession, but they didn't have a ton of good shots. But they got that goal, and that's what matters. So, yeah. By the way, if anybody's here and you haven't subscribed to Always Bayern Chelsea already, please do it. Please do it. And thank you all dearly if you are subscribed for everything, for watching this stream. But for 600 subscribers, that's like a massive achievement, it feels like to me. I wasn't sure how many people would ever subscribe to this, so 600 feels like a nice number. And I seriously appreciate all you guys, and especially appreciate you for being here during this live stream, helping us, get our watch hours in the right place. But I will post screenshots. I will post screenshots to prove to you that I'm not just lying about this. Deontay, we're going to have to figure out how to reverse the kitchen, though, for Cabo Verde. Kane would have feasted in that French squad just like Mbappe, but instead he has Madueke, Gordon, Saka, Bellingham, and Rashi on the wings, while Mbappe has Olise, Barcola, Doué, Dembele, and Cherokee to feed him. World of difference. Absolute world of difference. I think Noni's bad. I'm going to be honest. I think Noni's bad. I think Gordon is okay. I think Saka is decent, but compared to Olise, Barcola, and Doué and Dembele, he's not better than those guys. Jude, I think, is all right. And Rashi, again, like these guys are just all right, I think. Where like the Olise, Barcola, Doué, Dembele, the French guys, I think are just all better. They're all just way better. Like these guys are world class. Olise is one of the best players in the world. Dembele is one of the best players in the world. And then I think Doué and Barcola are really, really good. I think Doué and Barcola are better than any English winger. And Dembele and Olise, like it's not even a question. Like they're on another stratosphere compared to these English wingers. Why don't I show you how the jersey looks? Why don't I just pull up right here? I'll show you. 2026, 2027. We'll show you how it looks. So this is the kit. I like it. I'm a fan. I don't want to see all these AI images. This is the one I want to show you. I'm a fan of it. You know, it's got, I don't know why that didn't pull up the way I wanted it to, but there we go. It's got some subtle stripes, some very subtle hints of gold, very, very subtle hints of gold in there. But I just like it. I think it's nice. I prefer a clean looking kit. I'll show you the away one, which I also like. The away one almost looks like an English kit or like a Spurs kit, funnily enough. I think this is super, super clean though. I'm a big fan of this one. Yeah, I'll tell you what, guys. If I was making the kits, this is what I would do. My home kit would look a lot like this one. It would be red, this one. My home kit, whoops. Oh, shoot. I keep opening up other tabs. My home kit would look a lot like this one if I was making the kits for Bayern. It would look a lot like this one. White solid collar, the 3 stripes here, the Adidas trifold. And I like the old badge, but I don't know. Maybe you save that for like a third kit or something. But it would look a lot like this. My home kit would. And then my away kit, if I was doing the kits, my away kit might just be this one. Like this, I love this one. My away kit would look a lot like this. It'd be white. And then my third kit would be black. That's what I would do if I was making the kits. That's just how I would do it. But I'll show you what the third kit is supposed to be like for next year. And I don't really like this one that much. You can't really see it, but I think it's supposed to look like that. It's just a little too busy for me like this. I think it's supposed to look like this. I don't mind like experimenting with a crazy color for a third kit, but yeah, it's just not really my style. Not really my style, just being honest with you. But the home and away kits are awesome. And I would do a black third kit. I think that would be cool. And then Oktoberfest, I would stick to traditional Oktoberfest colors and design. Like I liked the gray one that they did 2 years ago a lot. I even liked the green ones from last year. Like I would stick to like Lederhosen vibes. I cannot speak German fluently. Definitely not. I can barely speak German. I can speak English fluently. I can speak Spanish well enough to get by in Spanish-speaking countries. And I've started to try to learn German, but I would say I'm a long ways away from fluent. The German language is tougher for me. I think like sentence structure-wise and whatnot, for some reason, it's not really clicking for me, unfortunately. But I'm going to keep trying. Yes, the 7-0. Real Betis, goat of the home of the real goat, Anthony. Yes. And Jim is going to be in Sevilla, so I think he's going to be. I think the match is supposed to be Real Betis home against Barca when he's there, if I'm not mistaken. Real Madrid are pushing an agenda for Elise and pressuring to extend his contract, increase the wage bill. Yeah, I mean that is all part of it, but like Olise's stock has just risen so much that you just have to extend that contract. You just have to extend it if you're Bayern. Like you got to give the guy what he wants. Yeah. So yeah, Jim's going to Spain. Jim is going to Spain. Yeah, he's going to Spain twice actually coming up. So Jim's being a world traveler. October 18th. That sounds right. I think that's when he's going to be there. Yeah, halftime in the Argentina Cabo Verde. Jim went to Fulham, London to watch Chelsea. Yeah, Jim he's been I think he's only been to London once, but he saw Chelsea Burnley actually when Company was the manager of Burnley, which is a little interesting cross section of our Bayern Chelsea fandoms. Is when he saw Vincent Company managing Burnley at Stamford Bridge. I think that's the only time he's been over there, but he's been to like different Chelsea in America stuff. I know, like preseason stuff. I know he saw Chelsea versus Dortmund in Chicago, and then I think he saw Chelsea versus Wrexham maybe in like San Francisco preseason. Yes, yeah. So we are it is interesting. There's a lot of history between Bayern and Chelsea. Jim and I, like, we didn't grow up on soccer, as we call it here in America. We didn't grow up on it, so it's more of I guess a newer thing for us as opposed to like we weren't raised on it. So we weren't there for the 2012 Champions League final, but we actually live streamed the Bayern Chelsea Champions League league phase match last year, which was interesting. A little tense, but interesting. Yeah, it is close to that with the gold accents, and so maybe they'll get a Champions League again. Be cool. The away one looks like the Man United. Oh, the Man United 20. I'll look that up. I don't know if I know off top what you're talking about for that one. 2008, 2009 away kit. I probably will recognize it. Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, it kind of looks like that one a little bit. Yeah, I see now. Both are amazingly clean kits. Once I get a job up at college, I'm buying them both. Yeah, like I said, I hope I can get. Oh, Maddie's there. Yeah, we'll see if her parents go over the pond and if they collect anything, and we can avoid the tariffs. Third kit is our away kit from 29. You're talking Liverpool 2018, 2019. Let's see. This is a cool kit. If this is the one you're talking about, that's a clean kit. I do like that. Liverpool has got some decent kits, I think. But yeah, Spider. Yeah. Got to earn that dough and then get those kits. I'll for sure be getting the home kit. I don't know if I'm going to get the away kit this year just because I've been buying kits every single year, and so I should try to limit myself to like one a year. I love the away kit though. Maddie, is this a deep pull? Let's see, what are we talking about? Oh yeah, Maddie, how did you know about this? I don't even think I wasn't even registering this. That is a really deep pull, but you gotta love it. Maddie. That's some elite ball knowledge. Away kit looks like Chelsea's. Yeah, there are some teams that have kind of done that template before. No name, I feel bad. I watched that game. I was really, really rooting for Austria, but they just couldn't get any sort of attacking oomph. They couldn't get any sort of attacking chutzpah going. You know what I mean? Pulisic is a baller. We wanted him once. Yeah, he's a baller. Oh, you had some help. I see. Crowdsourced it. Still good. If you call it soccer in the UK, they'll look at you all confused. Yeah, I know. I'm pretty good at it. I think I've gotten pretty used to calling it football. But sometimes when you're talking about like the U.S. men's national team or just my own past with it, it's soccer here is what we call it. But I think I've gotten pretty good at calling it football, pretty used to it, and I appreciate and try to respect the cultures. I'm talking about the 2018, 2019 away kit, not 2010. You're talking about Liverpool 2018, 2019 away kit. Always love looking at kits at halftime. Oh, with the purple. Yeah. Okay. I see what you mean. Yeah, that's like the same exact color palette. The like design is a little different, but that color palette is pretty much the same exact. So, yeah. Guys, please subscribe to Always Bayern Chelsea if you haven't already. Leave this one a like. Help us get up in the algorithm. Help us get those watch hours high enough to the point where YouTube can no longer deny us wrongfully. They're wrongfully denying us. But yeah, it's looking like it's going to be Egypt versus Argentina. They're wrongfully denying us into the YouTube partner program. And also leave a comment in the chat because now's the time. We can all talk. We can all chat. If America wins, they will face Spain in the quarterfinals. It's going to be tough to beat Belgium without our boy Flo Balogun, but boy, oh boy, do I hope it happens. And I think it's possible because Belgium looked like dog squirt against Senegal for the most part. And by the way, I've had this guy in the holster, but we've just been having too much fun. I haven't been able to crack it open yet, but now it's halftime, so we're going to crack open a lime LaCroix for halftime. Bing, bang, boom. And that's just good. I mean, that just tastes good. If Brazil and England win, they face each other. Yeah, that would be fun. I'm already psyched for England versus Mexico. And screw it, Brazil. I'm hyped for Brazil, Norway too. Like a lot of these matchups at this point, a lot of these matchups are titillating. You know, there's not really a lot of stinkers left. There really isn't. I mean, we're about to be down to 16 teams. Last time Brazil and England faced each other in the World Cup quarterfinals, it was World Cup 2002. Brazil won 2-0 away. Yeah, there's some historic matchups. David Seaman mistake. Yeah. Oh yeah, the Ronaldinho cheeky free kick. Yeah. Well, I hope we get to see some history again. I mean, the Kane performance against DR Congo was already iconic and historic, and they're trying to make him a knight. I heard the whatever it's called. I think it's called the Liberal Democrat Party in Parliament put forth a motion. I think is what it would be called, to make Harry Kane a knight. To make him a knight. Maddie's talking Pinaldo here. Put La and Croy together and you get a CB. Yeah. I think Jim's interested in him. Center back vibes for Chelsea. Ronaldinho tied it 25 years later against David Seaman charity match, but he failed. David Seaman's ready this time. Did not know all that history. See, you guys, you just help me out here with all this history. You really do. What would I do without you guys? Remember South Korea World Cup 2002? I don't really remember it. I mean, I know what you're talking about, but like I said, I did not grow up with this game. So I don't really remember it like in terms of watching it live because I didn't really grow up with this game. This game, though, is beautiful. All right, let's catch up on Twitter. They knocked out Italy away in the last 32 thanks to the referee. Okay. There you go. See, I'm learning history. Oh, we're already about to be back. We're already about to be back for Argentina versus Cabo Verde. I didn't even really talk about the match. Let me talk about the match for a second. But it is 1-0. It's Messi, of course. Who else would it be? Chipping the keeper for the goal. But Argentina has looked like the better team. They are playing in Messi's home stadium. It is at the Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Argentina has had 64% possession, and Cabo Verde has had 36% possession. Argentina has had 4 shots. Cabo Verde has had 2. Argentina has had 3 shots on goal. Cabo Verde has had 0. And that's how it's gone so far. 0 red cards, 0 yellow cards. Italy's talisman Totti was sent off for diving. When he didn't dive, he was fouled. And no VAR in those days to make up or make things worse, I guess. Then they knocked out Spain in the quarterfinals away on penalty shootouts. Thanks to the referee again. Yeah. Well, thanks to the referee there. And thanks to you guys for 600 subscribers here. So thank you very much. But we are back underway. The second half is officially underway. Officially underway. We got one more half of football to play here in Miami. Really appreciate you guys for being here and watching things with me. Means the world. Means the world. And yeah, I'm just reading Jurgen Klopp's quotes here about taking over the German national team. I'll read them to you guys. Things moved pretty quickly. Julian stepped down. This is a quote from Jurgen Klopp, by the way. The DFB are looking for a successor, and they're talking to me. There will have to be intensive discussions because the problems we are currently facing, of course, not down to Julian Nagelsmann alone. Julian is an exceptional coach, and he will prove that many more times throughout his managerial career. That is why we simply have to wait and see how these discussions unfold. I also need to have discussions with my employer from the Red Bull organization, obviously. I don't know that German football is something he cares deeply about, and therefore he is very open. Or I know that German football, so he knows that his employer cares about German football and might be open to having these discussions. Got it. So Jurgen Klopp seemingly heavily linked to the German job. Oh, Cabo Verde's in the box. Nothing is going to fall. Extra time here. Okay, headed in the goal 1-0, but the ref ruled it out apparently because the ball was out of play on the cross. But it didn't go out of play. It was even with the line. And the whole ball has to cross for it to be out of play. The whole ball has to cross. Then they faced Germany in the semifinals, which they lost 1-0 in the second half thanks to Michael Ballack goal. Revenge is sweet karma. And yeah, you get what you give. What the Beatles lyric says it, And in the end, the love you take is equal to the love you make, right? Italians and Spanish were very, very happy. They laughed at South Korea. They laughed at South Korea. Cabo Verde corner here, and Cabo Verde with a shot, and it's about 20 rows into the stands. 20 rows into the stands. All right, here's another quote from Jurgen Klopp, the man who I hope takes over the job at the German national team. He said, German football is at a crossroads. We now have to make fundamental changes. Whether that ends up being me or whoever it may be does not change the fact that these changes are necessary. And here's a Cabo Verde corner. It's a good corner, but the header's not going to be good enough for the African nation. Netherlands and Germany losing on a penalty shootout on the same day. That was a crazy day, and I watched both of them. I stayed up late for the Netherlands-Morocco match, and it was unfortunate. And I just saw that for the first time. Has he had that this whole tournament? Because I haven't noticed. This was the first time I've noticed it, and it looks bad, in my opinion, but whatever. Canada versus Morocco tomorrow in Houston. Canada versus Morocco tomorrow. Luce, welcome back. What snail are you talking about, Luce? Welcome back with your profile picture. But yeah, thank you to everybody for subscribing to Always Bayern Chelsea. Thanks for leaving this one here a like. That helps us out a lot. And, you're talking Gary. Yeah, we're talking to some Liverpool fans, Luce. We got a Liverpool fan in here watching this Argentina-Cabo Verde match with us. Very much appreciated. Very, very much appreciated. Gary the Snail from SpongeBob. Gary the Snail from Sponge. Meow vibes. You're not going to be alive for that, right? It's 12 p.m. noon tomorrow. I'm not going to be live for that, correct. I will be at probably a 4th of July parade at those hours. I'm going to bike downtown, watch a parade, and catch some fireworks at the night. So I don't think I'm going to be live at all tomorrow. I have some friends coming over. We're going to cook some food over a fire, probably play a lot of hacky sack, maybe play some soccer outside, even football. But tomorrow, since it's the 4th of July, I got to call it soccer. Yeah, and we're just going to have a good time. So I probably won't be live, but I'm going to be live for sure on Sunday for Mexico, England on Sunday. No matter when it kicks off, I'll be live for it. I don't know what Jim's plans are, but I'll make sure to live stream that one. I'll make sure to live stream that one tomorrow. Jim's supposed to be there, but if they change the kickoff time, I'm not exactly sure. Loose, you missed Jim. He was in this one. Loose, go loose. Loose, you will lose. Massive numbers, 250. 250 for the US of A tomorrow. Bet activity as well. Not quite sure what that means, but I got to respect it coming from Loose. In the UK, we have lots of people cycling on the road. Okay. Yeah, Loose, you missed Jim. He was in here before. And he was saying, where's Loose? If he was here, we'd have a beautiful conversation. Well, he wasn't with me in person, so we could not French kiss. Oh, there's an Argentina attack that I think is going to be offside anyways, but either way, it's not handled. Wow, the Cabo Verde fans are having a great time here. This is awesome. We did not French kiss, but maybe we will kiss for 2,000 subscribers or something. Who knows? Better stick around. America, please beat Spain. That would be sweet. If America beat Spain and got to the semifinals, I mean, that would be so awesome. Yeah. I mean, two guys kissing, that's kind of the definition of gay, isn't it? But it's not it's no longer Pride Month, so I don't know if we can do that. I don't know how that works in July. So what haircut would you get? What haircut would I get? Well, we talked about this yesterday a little bit because Adam asked me, but typically I cut my hair once a year loose. So I typically grow it to about this length and then cut it to donate it. So you need 7 inches to donate. Oh, good shot there from Cabo Verde, but it's not going to fall. Going to be saved there. So I usually cut it once. And then, so I cut it probably about like this short and donate it. But I am getting married in less than 2 months. So before I get married, I'm probably going to cut it to shoulder length, maybe. That's my favorite length. I love cutting it to shoulder length loose. So that's probably what I'll do. I won't cut it as short as I usually do for the donation. So I guess I would just get a shoulder length haircut. I don't know what style that is. I don't know how to describe it, but I like keeping it at one layer. I used to kind of do it in 2 different layers, but I just keep it in one layer now, and I kind of like that. Speaking of high, Elton, have you ever been to a high altitude places like Colorado? I've been to Colorado. Yes, I've been to Colorado. I've also been to Patagonia and backpacked for almost a month there and climbed some mountains. So that was pretty high up in those mountains there. Southern Chile. Also actually stepped foot into Argentina. We're watching this Argentina game. I don't want to indict myself here, but I definitely stepped foot into Argentina, and I have been to Colorado. Yes, I've been to Colorado. Oh, there's Argentina in the box. I've been also to Wyoming and Utah. I guess those would be high altitude as well. I'm trying to think. I've been to the Smoky Mountains in Tennessee, which is pretty high altitude. Those are maybe some of the highest places I've been. I do remember the guy that said hot gay. Yeah, I do remember that. Well, Gary, I appreciate this. Thank you. I really appreciate it. But yeah, I'll keep it long. Don't worry, Gary. I'll keep it shoulder length when I get a cut. I'll keep it shoulder length. I appreciate the Jesus comment though, because I think Jesus was the white depiction of Jesus that I think we're referring to. I think that guy was a very handsome guy. I'm sure the real Jesus doesn't look like how he's depicted, at least in Western culture. But I think the Western American Jesus was a handsome looking fellow, so I appreciate it. Loose is loose. Loose is always going to be loose. Yes, Maddie. I am getting married to Maddie. That I am. You're cheating on Jim with Maddie? Yeah. Oh, and Jim's in the chat now. Okay, if you cut your hair shoulder length, you look like Chris Jericho from 2004, 2005, 2006. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'll take the Chris Jericho look. I'll take it. I mean, he's probably more buff than me. There's Jim. Yeah, Jim, we're talking about a lot of different things in here. We were talking about me and you French kissing at one point, and I said maybe for 2000. I said maybe for 2000. Maybe we'll do something for 2000. So now we're fighting. Can I handle the high altitude? Can I handle? I think I can. I've never done any like Mount Everest type like hiking where I think the altitude would like actually be a problem and like I'd have to bring oxygen, but I handled it okay. I did some hiking in Colorado. Obviously, I said the backpacking was pretty high altitude in Patagonia. Did some mountainous stuff in Costa Rica as well. I guess that would have been pretty high altitude, but yeah. Yeah, I did some bouldering in Colorado, and that's like a very strenuous thing, and I was okay doing that. True. Maddie, you are 1 month too early. Jim and I have the same birthday. If anybody here did not know that, Jim and I legitimately, we share the same birthday, and Maddie is exactly 1 month older than both of us. 1 month to the date older than both of us. So Maddie is much wiser. Mexico City has higher altitude than Denver, Colorado. I've been to Mexico, but I've not been to Mexico City. So maybe I was experiencing some high altitude in Mexico as well. It wouldn't make sense for him to be white. Yeah, I don't think he was white, but I think the Western depiction of him is definitely as a white man, and that's what I think a lot of people, at least most Americans, picture when they picture Jesus. But he definitely didn't look like that. Definitely did not look like that, given the region where he resided. If Chris Jericho was performing with his band Fozzy in your area, are you going? Does Chris Jericho have a band? Because Chris Jericho, he's the WWE wrestler, right? That's what we're talking about. Does he have a band? I hope I'm thinking of the right Chris Jericho. I hope. Remember the San Juan Mountains, La Garita, the extinct supervolcano. I don't remember it, but oh yeah, you were telling me about that, Adam, right? Oh my goodness, Cabo Verde! Cabo Verde just scored as we're talking, Cabo Verde. Oh boy, folks, we got a game. It's the 60th minute almost. It's the 59th minute, and Cabo Verde has pulled one back. Cabo Verde has pulled level. That's fun. That's a lot of fun. Show me the replay. I want to see that again. You got fans crying in the stands. You got the Cabo Verde brass hugging and kissing, and you got the fans crying in the stands. Here we go. An attack seemingly out of nowhere. A nicely weighted ball into the box and just beats Martinez. He just beats him. He does. He just beats Martinez. Wow. Into the side netting. Megs. Another Martinez. Wow, double Martinez action getting beat. And yes, Jesus was Middle Eastern. Okay. What do you think of okay. I'm trying to think about a lot of things at once. I'm not sure if I know exactly what the tragedy was. Did he kill somebody? I think he killed somebody. But I don't know anything about it. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know anything about it. A wrestler as well, another wrestler. But yes, Cabo Verde. Okay, so he is in a rock band, Chris Jericho, though. I did not know that Chris Jericho was in a rock band. The comeback is real for Cabo Verde. Open play goal. The open play goals are special. Let's go. The Sharks, they got the coolest badge. And I traded Jim. I had a Cabo Verde Panini badge sticker, and I freaking traded it to Jim. But I traded it for the German badge. So at the end of the day, it's okay. It's okay at the end of the day for me. Because I got the Germany badge. But let me pull up, who do I got on the Sharks here? Who do I got on this Cabo Verde side? I want to pull up my stickers. I want to pull up my sticky stickers. Whose group was Cabo Verde in? They were with Spain, and is that Uruguay and Saudi Arabia? Yeah. Okay, here we go. Here is Cabo Verde. In my Panini book, I got the team. Right there. But yeah, I got some Cabo Verde stickers there. Showing them off, baby, for Cabo Verde. You're about to goon to my pet dog. You shouldn't do that. You really shouldn't do that, Luce. And I think I'll leave it at that. I was just about to comment how proud I was of Verde for still pressing. Yes, Spider. That's why you don't lay down and die. That's why you don't just freaking sit back and wait for the game to come to you. You have to go out and grab it, especially when you're down 1-0. Eventually, you have to grab the game by the scruff of its neck, and you have to take control. And there's Argentina. Messi, but it's saved. It's saved. Oh, my goodness, what a save. What a save from Cabo Verde. Wow. And yeah, the goal was better than Messi's, I agree. The Cabo Verde. The Messi goal was nice. We'll give him that. It was nice. But yeah. But the Cabo Verde goal, I think, was more special. And that was an incredible save by the Cabo Verde keeper, by old boy who's 40. But yeah, he did spend Emi Martinez spinning. He had no chance for that one. But it's going to be an Argentina quarter. This is the wrestler. He murdered his wife and son and killed himself. See, I didn't know all that. I didn't know all that. I loosely remembered the name, and that was it. So wow. But what do I think about it? I think that's horrible. I think it's sad, and I think it's horrible, and I think it's not something that we should aspire to do. But the Sharks, the Cabo Verde Sharks, Messi will probably produce magic again. Let's be real, but we can all cheer for the upset for now. Happy 4th of July. Thank you. I am in America. Here's the Argentina corner. And wow, a nice save there by the keeper again. It shouldn't be a replacement to women. I think you should just stick with women. And how do you say his name? Vazinha, I think maybe. But yeah, it was a nice save. Folks. And we got ourselves a game. It's the 64th minute. It's Cabo Verde. It's Argentina, baby. Let's go. And one thing I will say is, if you guys aren't following us on Twitter, always Bayern Chelsea, you should. Because for the games that we don't live stream, Jim and I try to live tweet. We try to live tweet at least. So I don't know why I just thought of that, but if you haven't already, like, I should have said this way sooner, but hey, follow us, always Bayern Chelsea on Twitter. Because I want to do a little bit more of that, and we've been tweeting during the World Cup. So for example, the Colombia game after this one, I'll be tweeting for that one, but I'm not going to be live. So men are a better replacement. I think men are a better replacement than a dog. Yeah, I do think so. I would go with it. San Jose Sharks. Yes. And where's wait, Spider, Spider's a fan of the Colorado Avalanche. Adam, are you a fan of the San Jose Sharks then? Because someone in our chat is a fan of the San Jose Sharks. Our big group. We have Kanate replacement. Yeah, there you go. The new number 5. There you go. Paraguay, dirty play versus France won't last tomorrow. Yeah, I wouldn't say that. I mean, I wouldn't say I would do it, but if I'm giving you a recommendation for men or dogs, I think I would say men. That'd be my recommendation. If those were the choices that I had to recommend to you, I would say it. But yeah. Guys, we got a game. It's 1-1. And Argentina certainly has looked like the better team today. But Cabo Verde has fight. Cabo Verde has heart. They really do. They really, really do. And so, yeah. In terms of salary paying players, what Liverpool what does this mean here in terms of salary paying players, what they want? Liverpool or crap? Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, listen, Lucho was a massive part in Liverpool. They struggled without him. Here's Argentina again, Argentina, but it's gonna go out for a Cabo Verde goal kick. Yeah, I mean, Gary, I'm a massive Lucho fan, and I think you should have, if that was the reason why he left. I don't know all the ins and outs of it. I mean, I think partially he was probably ready for a new challenge, but I'm sure if he would have been offered more money, he would have definitely considered it, maybe stayed. So I think that's a mistake. I think Lucho's a great player, and I think he makes any team a lot better. It's a visual drug. All right. Corn. If we offered them the money they wanted, they would have stayed 100%. Okay. Liver poop. Yeah. Lucho can play as left side and as striker. Yeah, I think he thrives as a left winger. I think he's best used as a left winger, but I'd be maybe interested to see him at that striker role. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, just catching up on the Twitter right now. But folks, we are approaching the 70th minute, 67th minute. If you wanted something new, that's because we've won everything as a team, and then respect for that. Lose, what team you support? Yeah, Loose, what team do you support? What kind of vibes are you here for? Oh, another quote here from Jurgen Klopp about the Germany job. It's so obvious that he's going to take it. I mean, if it's hard to talk in absolutes when it comes to this sport, but I really, really think Jurgen Klopp's going to take the job. Here's what he said. Jurgen Klopp on the Germany job. I'm more than recharged now, so I'm ready. It's a very, very attractive task, a very important task. I can't help but say that it does interest me. But Loose, which team is that? Which team could be better than Liverpool, Loose? And here we go. Argentina free kick about to happen. Lou says he already told us. Argentina free kick. Is it going to be Messi? Messi strikes into the Cabo Verde wall. I don't know about that, Luce. We can't be mean to Gary here. You have not given us the name. Give us the name, Luce. Luce. Yeah. Loose move. Kirla Blasters? Way better. Wow. We got ball knowledge accusations here. Klopp would fix our team so much. I could see a deep run in the Euros and the World Cup if he joins Die Mannschaft. Yeah, I think Klopp is going to need some time. I think he is going to join the team, and I think he's probably the one man that could save the German national team and help them be restored to their former glory. So I'm a big fan of Klopp. Again, I wanted Klopp over Nagelsmann. And yeah, I think he would need some time. So I don't know if I would count on necessarily a world-blazing Euros, but I think if he was to join soon and take over, I think by the 20 30 World Cup, I think Germany could be pretty formidable. That's kind of my timeline, but hey, who really knows, man? LA Galaxy is better than Liverpool. I don't know about that. Brain damage. Gary is a snail. He's got terrible judgment and knowledge. Luce is kind of a troll. Luce, you and Ty from Arsenal Fan Club TV. Yeah, Dumb and Dumber. Gary, you're a snail. You shouldn't be talking. Gary does say meow, though. Let's be nice and keep it civil. Keep it civil here. Spider's keeping the peace. Spider is keeping the peace. Where do you think Noodlesman goes next? Deontay, my thoughts for Nagelsmann. Well, I'll give you two things because I'll tell you what I think he should do. Wow, Argentina looking dangerous here. Argentina looking dangerous. Messi gets taken down right outside the box. It's going to be a free kick for Argentina in an incredibly dangerous area. I will give you my opinion on what he should do, and then I'll give you what I think is going to happen. I think he should take a job in Germany that will help him kind of restart. I think he should take a job, maybe not Leipzig because he was already there, but a job like Leipzig, maybe like a Leverkusen type job. I think that's the kind of job he should take, and he should try to, maybe even a Frankfurt, like a team like that. And I think he should try to rebuild a little bit of that magic because I think he's completely lost his magic right now. If he ever had any, I think he lost it. Maybe even a Hoffenheim. I know he was already there, so probably not, but maybe like a team like that. But I think he's going to go to England. My gut tells me he's going to go somewhere in England, and I don't think that's going to be right for him. Yes, we're talking soccer. We're talking football. Big moves soon, says Adam. Zero brain knowledge. You have zero brain knowledge, stupid. Spider-Man. Gary, people with bad judgment and dysfunctional. Frankfurt. Yes. I think that's my opinion on Nagelsmann. I don't know if he's going to listen to me. I'm sure he listens to Always Bayern Chelsea. He's probably the 600 subscriber. He probably is a 600 subscriber. So that's what I think he should do, but I think he's going to go to England. Diana Ross singing at the 1994 World Cup in America. Here's Argentina with a great chance, but they are not able to put it home. Argentina is struggling to get a second goal. It's 1-1 right now. From the free kick to the corner, they're knocking, but they just aren't quite there. The free kick was nicely saved, and the corner just could not get connected. All right, we want to keep it. We want to keep it civil. We want to keep it civil. Spider says beautiful save, and he's right. And we're going to an ad break now, and we want to keep it civil. So all these stupid comments, no, you guys, come on. Okay, penalty shootout in this. My prediction would be that Argentina wins 2-1, but a penalty shootout would be great. I'd be here for it. We'd all be here for it. If you guys pledge to stay in this chat and watch this match with me, watch this live stream, we'll go all the way. We might as well. Yeah, I think so, Deontay, but I don't know if I like it. It's a penalty shootout. Then I predict Argentina because they have a great shot stopper. Yeah, Gary. Although to take this to pens would be such a big achievement for Cabo Verde and such a letdown for Argentina that like the mental aspect of that. And you got to remember, Cabo Verde's keeper, he is a good shot stopper as well. Hey, listen, Luce said it, not me. I don't know if I'd call myself that, but if Luce is going to call me that, I'm not going to I'm not gonna back down from it. I won't back down from it. If it goes to ET or pens, that means the watch hours will really go up. True, Deontay. True. Deontay's always thinking about the positives. And I gotta love it. Got to love it. Yeah. Letdown for Argentina because winning in the first half. Messi scoring. They need to score more and win the game. Yeah. It'd be a letdown. It just would be. It's really hard to do an upset against a big giant. Super, super hard. Yeah, I agree. Loose, I'm sorry. Loose, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing about trolling. You got to be really precise with it, you know? If you troll all the time, then it just kind of becomes obvious. So you got to like pick and choose your moments when you troll. And when you're, you know, if it's not your whole MO, if it's not your whole brand, your whole identity, and if you sneak in with a troll at the opportune time, then it's like, it's so good if you can do that. So that's what I would say about it. That's what I would say about it. Listen, Loose, you might be a better troll than me. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to, I guess, force you. I guess I am going to tell you what my trolling philosophy is, but I'll tell you what it is. That's my trolling philosophy. But hey, you do what you got to do, Loose. I'm not Loose, so I can't control Loose. But here's a free kick coming up now for Cabo Verde. Here's a free kick coming up right now for Cabo Verde. It's a little far away. It's not going to be super, super dangerous, I don't think. But we'll see. We will see. Here we go. A free kick from distance for Cabo Verde. Can they do anything with this opportunity? No, they can't. No, they cannot. Wait, troll someone when they are angry. If that's your brand of trolling, I won't tell you what to do. Loose, no, it didn't work. You just made me more angry, and it worked for me because I sorted you out. And if I say that word, I don't know if YouTube's going to like me. But yeah, we're all friends here in the Always Bayern Chelsea community, right, guys? Everybody in the Always Bayern Chelsea community loves each other dearly, very dearly. Finally. So Cabo Verde is their entire country has 500,000 people. That's interesting, folks. That is an interesting tidbit right there. It just is. Man, Enzo Fernandez is playing in this match, and you just barely see him. You just barely see him. Friends with you and James only. Okay. James, I won't speak on it. Daily, huh? That is really is something. It's freaky. Here's Argentina. Looking for a chance. But nothing is going into the back of the net for Argentina at the moment. Argentina has a population 92 times the size of Cabo Verde. Wow, that is something. That really is something. Netherlands still can't win a penalty shootout. Yeah. Spider, do they have beautiful women there? I guess that's a question for Spider, huh? Yeah, how would Spider know? You think Spider has been there? 80th minute, folks. Argentina only has 10 more minutes to score. Only 10 more minutes to score for Argentina right here. They haven't won a single World Cup yet, whilst England have won a World Cup in 1966. Bobby Moore lifting the trophy. Spider is everywhere in Argentina. He must know. Speaking of Argentina, here's Messi. Here's Argentina. Oh my gosh, it's just wide. What a clearance from Cabo Verde. That could be a game-saving clearance. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. That was something, folks. That really was something. England does suck. They're carried by Kane. They're carried by Kane. Egypt also played extra time today, yeah. Yeah, it's true. Messi out of nowhere can make magic. It's true. It's true. He can. I won't deny it. I won't be the one to deny it. That's for damn sure. Messi doing black magic bad. Okay. You think if you think so, Luce, hey, that's Luce's choice. Without Kane as their striker, England don't make it far in the World Cup. England would be they would be back home in England. They would not be in the World Cup right now if it wasn't for Harry Kane. They would be they would have lost to DR Congo. They would be out if it wasn't for the magic Sir Harold. They'd be out. All right, here's another opportunity for Argentina. But Cabo Verde keeper, old boy is there. Old boy is there. He is more than there. Salah sucks. He's always been trash. Salah's getting older. He's getting older, but I wouldn't say he's always been trash. I don't know if that's the way I'd phrase it. I just don't know if I'd phrase it like that. Luce, you didn't take the advice. You're trolling again too much. Yeah. Don't talk about my Egyptian king. He's world class. I'm not saying that. But Luce says he's being serious in a trolling fashion. I don't know about that, Gary. I don't know about that word being used. His hair went from microphone to a used eraser. Wow. Crazy. Crazy work here. Guys, we got to behave. We got to behave. Luce and Gary, we got to behave in this group chat here. Group chat, live chat, whatever it's called. Argentina right now, they are grasping at straws, though, in terms of this match. It's 1-1. Argentina to win on penalties after extra time if it stays this way. That's not a bad shout. It's not a bad shout. I mean, it really could happen. Really could. Who can stop Spain? France. I think France can stop Spain. France has been my pick to win since before the World Cup. I think France can. What games do I play? Luce, what does that mean? What does that mean, Luce? I'm not sure. Boy, oh boy, though. Argentina is not looking good right now, folks. They're absolutely not looking good. You can stop Spain. Okay. Spain. Oh, yeah, the 2006 World Cup. Zidane. Yeah, buddy. Man, how about a Cabo Verde winner before extra time even? How about that? What are we saying about that? I'd love to get outside before it gets dark and pick up some sticks. I got to pick up some sticks, man. I just got to pick up some sticks. I got to mow the grass on Sunday, so I got to pick up the sticks now. He does look like a light bulb, Zidane. A little bit like a light bulb. France need prime Zidane in their midfield and Patrick Vieira. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. France's attack might just be so good that it might just be so good that it don't matter. It really might just be so good that it don't matter. We'll see. We will see. Here's Messi. Cabo Verde to handle. Here's Argentina again, but it's going to go over the bar. It's going to go over the bar. They need Thierry Henry as their striker. Yeah, they've evolved. I agree with that. I think they're okay without him right now, but I think they're okay without him. Loose back to the trolling. Their attack is sexy. Sexy, sexy, sexy. Here goes Argentina. Here goes Argentina on the corner. Messi with the corner, punched away or headed away. I could not tell who actually got that one away, but either way, the ball goes away from the goal. Either way. Bringing sexy back, Justin Timberlake. So what games do you play? Digital games? Is that a question for me? I don't play digital games. I really don't play like any sort of video games or phone games or computer games. Unfortunately, I guess I have a Wii and I or no, I don't have a GameCube anymore, but I have GameCube games that I play on the Wii, as well as Wii games. So I play but I really only play like when friends are over. I play I'll play like Mario Kart with friends sometimes. I'll play Mario Kart. Every once in a while, Super Smash Bros. Or Wii Sports. You don't play games, you watch live Bayern. Yeah, I mean, I really do watch a ton of football. Like I watch a ton of Bundesliga. I'll watch multiple Bundesliga matches a week, basically. Here's Argentina! Oh my gosh, a great chance for Argentina, but it's not going to fall. It is not going to fall for Argentina with 2 minutes left. Taxes. I do pay taxes. I do that. I do pay taxes. It's the 89th minute, guys, and it's 1-1. It is 1-1. This might go into extra time. This legitimately might go into extra time. Yeah, I'll say football. What I'm talking about America or like my like history with the sport, I'll say soccer, but I think I mostly I think I mostly say football. Europeans are so soft they can't handle the water. Italians said to you, grazie, 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 grazie. Are they checking for a handball? I'll turn on the broadcast volume again. I turned it off. I turned it off before. I guess it's nothing. Yeah. Loose trolling again. Nothing. Yeah, I guess it's nothing. Yeah, it's the 90th minute, guys. We are. Oh my gosh, my screen is all jacked up here. My screen is so jacked up. All right, I think I fixed it. Yeah, nothing got called. Italian food is the best. Yeah, I'm Italian, Gary. He headed it into his hand. Okay, it's just pizza? Loose. You troll. 8 minutes. Deontay is right. I just shawarma is the best food. Hey, there's a really good restaurant in Milwaukee called actually the Shawarma House. Argentina. Oh, Argentina in the box. Trying to make something happen. Argentina is looking to get something done here in regulation. 8 minutes of stoppage time, but Cabo Verde is locked the F down. Locks the F down. Wow. We got 1 or 7 minutes. We're 1 minute into stoppage time. We got 7 minutes to go. Is it Italian close to French or Spanish? Okay, so I was saying there's a restaurant in Milwaukee called the Shawarma House, which is awesome. And they made a new one called the Shawarma Palace, which I heard is not as good. Never been to the Shawarma Palace, but I've been to the Shawarma House. It's right on Oakland Ave, pretty much Oakland and Locust. Not like anybody will know what I'm talking about, but it's Oakland and Locust, and it's really good. I really love Shawarma House. I don't know what percentage I am, but that's like where my save. I don't know what percentage I am, but that's like where my ancestors are from. Like my parents are not from Italy, but that's where my ancestors are from. The colors of the restaurant. I don't exactly know what that means. I don't exactly know what that means. It's just a really small place. There's like a few seats. Yeah, I don't know what you mean by that. It's like black and yellow. If branding, the the yeah, the like outside the building is black, but there's like yellow and like orangish colors involved. Um, Craziest England manager. We have all Italian food in the UK. Italian food is good, man. I do a lot of cooking with olive oil, try to, bring it back to my roots, I guess. Um, is that how you say it? Part Italian? Rossini is so good. How has he only played in the second Portuguese league his whole career? Yeah, I didn't know much about him, to be honest. Yeah. Here's Argentina looking for a cross in, deflected, but nothing going to fall. We might be headed for extra time, or is it going to be a late winner? Argentina has kind of been knocking at the door. Argentina has just been knocking at the door. Oh, there's going to be a free kick for Argentina in a dangerous spot. Messi, I think that's Messi goes down. I think that's Messi going down. I don't know the owners. I don't know the owners. I don't know the owners. I wish I did. I wish I did. Maybe they give me some free food. Messi hit his head on the guy's knee, and he might still take this free kick. Guys, this might be the last big chance for Argentina. It's the 94th minute. We got 8 minutes of added time here. It's 1-1. Cabo Verde holding their own, and then some. I would say. I mean, they're holding their own and then some. I would say. Do just like it doesn't. Do just like it doesn't feel like fast food. It's not really fast food. I wouldn't say it's fast food. Most likely Middle Eastern recipe. Yeah, I mean, definitely. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know the owners, but definitely some Middle Eastern folks that work there. Most likely Arab immigrant owning, maybe, might be. Here's Messi to put the country of Argentina on his back and to be a hero. And it's low and it's saved. Argentina was going to try to save again. Cabo Verde. Wow. This keeper, holy smokes. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the ball is deflected, and he still makes the save. Bocini saves Cabo Verde again. Wow. Bocini saves. Wow, wow, wow. Folks, this is something else, I will tell you. And Argentina is getting pissed. Ronaldo's crying it's fake. Luce declares it. Luce does declare it. Wow. We got a free kick for Cabo Verde, but it's not like it's close enough to do anything with. I want to show you guys my Argentina stickers as well. Oh, wow, you slept with them. That's crazy. I didn't know you did that. And here's Cabo Verde with a free kick. Argentina to handle it, though. Here's my Argentina stickers. So there you go. There you go, guys. Oh, it's getting darker here, and I got to go pick up sticks. What am I going to do if we go into extra time? I'll just hold on to the notion that it's more watch hours. Thank you to Deontay. Who's my least favorite club? Arsenal and Real Madrid probably tied for my least favorite. Arsenal and Real Madrid tied for my least favorite. Even I like them less than I even. I guess I hate them more than I even hate like a Dortmund, for example, a German rival. I really, really hate Arsenal, and I really hate Real Madrid. So those are my top two. So the winner will play Egypt here. They're just talking about it on the broadcast. Why do people care if it's called soccer? I'm not sure. These can't be the world champions. Would not struggle against teams like this. Here's Cabo Verde down at the edge of the box, and the ref says, "Screw that! I'm going to give Argentina a chance." Yeah, I mean, guys, you can go back and watch our World Cup preview video, but I did call Argentina struggling. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. I called Argentina struggling. Um, yeah, I did. I did call it a blessing, huh? Could be a blessing. Could be a blessing. Extra time. Extra time. We're going to extra time. Wow, wow, wow. Folks, this is something else. Messi can't believe it. Yeah, they just showed him. Cabo Verde, hold them in extra time. Yeah, that'd be something, man. It's beautiful. Guys, thank you for being with me. Thank you for sticking with me, for watching this match with me. Please subscribe to Always Bayern Chelsea. Please leave this one a like. Help us out with the algorithm because we're going to extra time, so we want to get more people in here. And don't be afraid to leave a comment. Don't be afraid to join the chat. We're going to extra time. This is awesome. This is just a lot of fun. Cabo Verde, yeah, really, really making us proud. More watch hours for Always Bayern Chelsea, baby. Let's go. Let's go. We need it. We need it. We need it. Maddie most likely married you so she can get free wigs. Well, oh, there's Maddie right there in the chat. Yeah. I mean, I've cut my hair enough times and I've donated enough times where I've probably made a full wig by now, maybe even more. Argentina has 8 shots on target, and what Cabo Verde has 2. Argentina has about 70% possession, which is almost more impressive, I think. But maybe not, because Germany dominated possession against Paraguay, and that doesn't always lead to a win. You got to put the ball in the back of the net. You got to put the ball into the back of the net. What do we say, folks? It's going into extra time. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I really can't believe it. Really, really cannot believe it. Maybe I'll just do some. You think American football is more entertaining? I don't know about that. I mean, I grew up on American football. Being from Wisconsin, the Green Bay Packers are a huge, huge thing here. The Green Bay Packers are an absolutely massive, massive thing in Wisconsin. So I love the Packers. There's a lot that I love about American football, but I'm really learning this game. And I mean, I guess if you talk about pure brutality and pure physicality, it's probably more entertaining. But man, I don't know how you can watch this World Cup and not be entertained. I'll just say that. Still holding on for one more upset after my failed Croatia and Austria hope. Yeah, I really, really would have liked to see. I mean, respect to Cabo Verde, but like I like Austria, so I really, really wanted to see Austria. But yeah, and like Croatia would have been cool too, like for Stanisic from the Bayern. I don't know. I don't know if the normal European season is boring. I mean, I have a ton of fun. I'm more of a Bayern fan than I am of any sports team in the world right now. And legitimately, I grew up watching the Packers. I grew up watching the Brewers. Grew up watching the Bucks, and the Bayern is my favorite. I'm so invested in this, to be honest. Yeah, Spider doesn't think it is. I think I prefer international football to American football, I guess. But I will always have a big love in my heart for the Packers. Always will have big love in my heart for the Packers. Small island, big dreams. It looks like we're about to start extra time. Yeah. Players are getting rehydrated. I don't know. I mean, I don't think boring's the right word. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. See, this is where I would disagree though with you, Luce, because I'm going to be honest with you. American football, how much time is the game being played? You know what I mean? Like the last 5 minutes of an American football game on the clock takes about an hour. You know, you got timeouts, you got commercials, you got all this stuff, and it's just it becomes draining to me personally. So I wouldn't say that. I get what you're saying, but there's a lot of time that gets wasted in American football. Maybe you're used to watching the Premier League because the Bundesliga is what I watch, and the Bundesliga is exciting. Um, I know you got teams like Arsenal that kind of ruined the Premier League, so maybe in that sense. But I'm not a big fan of the Premier League, but I'm a big fan of the Bundesliga. But yeah, we are underway now, folks. In extra time, we're getting close to the 91st minute of extra time here. If you're looking at physical play, if that's how you describe excitement, then for sure. There's definitely a lot more brutality and physicality for sure. An American football game is supposed to last maybe an hour, never last more than 3. Meanwhile, actual football match never lasts more than 2 hours. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Folks, I had Argentina in my World Cup power rankings. I had Argentina top 3. They might sneak out of the top 5 after this. I'm going to give you guys, after the round of 32, and we got all of our McAllister almost had a header there on a corner. It's an Argentina goal. Wow. 2 minutes into extra time. That's a goal for Argentina. Right away, Argentina take the lead in extra time. Wow. That's sad for Cabo Verde. They did well to get it to extra time, but that is sad. That is a bummer. If you want an upset like me and Spider did. But yeah, so I'm going to give you a power rankings. I'm going to give you an updated power rankings after the round of 32. I'm going to give you my 1 through 16 power rankings. American sports are more competitive with the amount of teams challenging. I don't know if I agree with that, though. Sometimes they are, sometimes they aren't, you know? There goes Spider's hope. Womp womp. I wanted the upset. Are they looking at something here? Oh, they're going to look at something there, potentially a foul. Title challenge is more competitive. It depends. It depends. I think it depends. Sometimes for sure. Let's see. I think they're going to give it as a goal. I don't think they're going to take it away. Wow. So there we go. It's 2-1 Argentina. It's 2-1 Argentina. In basketball, lately, man, but you got to remember, like, there was a time where the Golden State Warriors were just winning every title. There's a time when the Golden State Warriors were just winning every single title. But lately, basketball has been a lot more competitive. Hopefully, Argentina or hopefully Colombia. Present matters more. You think so? I don't know about that. Yeah, and there was a time when the Patriots won every title too. I hope Colombia is able to do something. Yeah, that is how sports go, for sure. Spider's got some ball knowledge. Wait, red card for time wasting is a definite rule. Are you saying Argentina should get a red card here? And here's Cabo Verde looking to make something happen in extra time. Oh, almost a chance there on the corner for Cabo Verde, but it just flies over the goal. For UCL it is? Not sure. I feel like they don't enforce that too often. Cabo Verde, another corner. Cabo Verde with a chance. Gonna go back for another Cabo Verde corner. Cabo Verde looking to make something happen on these set pieces. Cabo Verde really, really looking to make something happen on these set pieces. Yeah, a yellow for time wasting. A yellow is certainly the rule in the UCL. The Bundesliga posted today that they're going to be adapting most of the rules that were in this World Cup. Is that true? Is that true? What kind of rules are they going to be adopting from the World Cup? Well, I'm cursed, Luce? Why am I cursed? Maddie will stay dutifully wed to me despite any sort of curses, I think. I'll put it. I'll make sure we put it in our vows. Through sickness, thank you, Maddie. Thank you. Through sickness, through health, through curse, and through freaking whatever the opposite of a curse is. Karmic joy. That's why Cabo Verde are losing. He is supporting them. But here's the thing, Luce. It's a forever thing. See? See? Luce, we're really in this. We're really in this thing forever, Luce. We'll see if Argentina. That's for you, Maddie. We'll see if Argentina is able to, really put this one to bed, or if they're gonna. Here's Messi. Wow, Messi out of nowhere, going out for an Argentina corner. The time stuff mostly. They're still deciding about red card for hand over the mouth. Yeah, I would be in support of the hand over the mouth rule. So we got knocked out against Piss SG. Yeah, it is romantic. Love is romantic. It really is. They're showing the goal. Everybody's on side for Argentina. We love love. We do. We always have, and we always will. You got to do it. You got to love love. Who do I trust the most? Trust the most for what? Like out of my friends, or like what teams do I trust the most? And to do what? Give me more, Luce, and I'll give you a straight answer. You trust yourself. Yeah, ABC After Dark questions. I'll answer any ABC After Dark questions you want. Out of everyone, out of people, Maddie for sure. She's probably number one, but then you got Jim. I trust Jim quite a bit. I have a friend named Tristan who I really, really trust. Tristan's one of those guys where, you could be anywhere in the world and he would come show up for you. Middle of the night. Tristan's a very trustworthy guy. Here's Enzo Fernandez. I also feel like my friend Ryan is very trustworthy. Maybe my family. All right, Luce. That's one ABC After Dark question I probably can't answer on ABC After Dark. And it's not even dark yet, so if you catch us really after dark, maybe 5,000 subscribers, I'll break out any sort of family history. Yeah, that's an ABC After Dark question. He was Italian. Oh! Italian. Yeah, I'm going to not put myself in any compromising legal positions by talking about this stuff, so that might be if we ever can do members, maybe if you become a member, Luce, I'll tell you more. But Luce, I don't want to endanger you by giving you this kind of information, so I might not want to tell you too much. I hope this struggle demoralizes them so much that they fall apart against Colombia. I hope so too, Spider. And I hope Colombia crushes tonight, because then maybe I'll put Colombia over Argentina in my power rankings. It'd be crazy, but based off how they've looked, Argentina was up there because Argentina looked really good this World Cup so far, but this puts a dark stain on things. And I hope it does too, because I believe in Colombia. Colombia are my boys. You know, Jim's boys were Cote d'Ivoire, but Colombia's been my boys. I got a lot. I traded for most of Jim's Colombia guys that I didn't already have. And I got a lot of Colombia stickers in this Panini book right here. I gotta find them. Here they are. Here's Cote d'Ivoire. Here's Cabo Verde. Here's all my Colombias. Lucho. Yeah, Maddie and I just sat up for like 2 hours one night sticking all these. We had like 400 stickers to stick. Did I meet Jim in a dating app? I did not meet Jim in a dating app. I met Jim in kindergarten. Legitimately, we were Cabo Verde! Cabo Verde! What a goal! What a goal! What a goal! This game is back on. Holy smokes! Oh my God, a worldie. Oh my God, an absolute worldie. Oh my God. No, we met in kindergarten, and since we have the same birthday, we became best friends instantly since age 5, and it's been like that ever since. That's how our story goes. It's back on. Uruguay all over again. Yeah, man. What a goal. And welcome to the chat. Welcome to Always Bayern Chelsea. Like this video. Subscribe, everybody, if you haven't already. Not a dating kindergarten, just a regular old grade school. We are so back. We are so back. Let's go. Wow. We all thought it was over. I mean, I thought it was over. I thought it was, what the hell are you checking? I mean, that goal was special. The island of 500,000 individuals. And my friend is the hub. That's why I'm high. I don't know what that means. That is a cute profile picture. I love it. And welcome in. I mean, that goal was un-effing believable. Outside the box, just bends that in. Good Lord. Good Lord. Okay, maybe just inside the box, but still, good Lord. Was that a strike or what? Whoa, we are so back. Was that a strike or what? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and squirrels. Oh, my Lord. Now, what's going to happen? What's going to happen now? What is going to happen now? Okay, most of us did, Luce. I think most of us did. Cabo Verde's wingers showing up. Messi so hard tonight. Yeah. I mean, why not win it? If you're Cabo Verde, why not win it? Just go for it all. Screw PKs. Just win it in extra time. Just win it in extra time. Screw it. Wow. Oh, are they checking for a handball there? Yeah, I don't know about that. But as we learned versus PSG, if you're Bayern, we don't really know what is a handball and what isn't. The rules for handball are that if you're a Bayern player and the ball hits your hand, it's a handball. But if you're a PSG player and the ball hits your hand, it's not a handball. So those are the rules for handball. And I don't know how that applies to Cabo Verde and Argentina, to be honest. Argentina is Messi. Yeah, and so that's what I said. And I look, oh, Argentina. Messi saved! Messi saves it! Wow, what defending from Cabo Verde! Oh, my. Yes. Wow. No, so here's what I'll say, and I'm definitely proven wrong, but beginning of the World Cup, I said I don't think Argentina can win it again. I don't think they're going to go as far. You can run back the tape. You can watch our World Cup preview. I said I don't think they're going to go as far because their entire team is built around Messi. He's aging. They need to work on getting other players involved maybe. And I'm certainly proven wrong because Messi's lit the world on fire so far. I'll admit that. But if Cabo Verde wins this one, maybe I will be proven right in some ways. And Messi can. I've always said, Messi is great. He's still great. He can still be great against, certain teams. But is he going to be able to compete with the Frances of the world, the Spains of the world? I don't know if he is able to still compete with those kinds of teams. So that's why I did not have Argentina going all the way. Basinha is the second best keeper behind Neuer, of course. Lou says Neuer should retire. I don't know if that's a hot take because I've been seeing a lot of people say that. Urbig deserves to be a starter. Urbig does deserve to be a starter. I think I'm okay with Neuer coming back, and I feel like I'm in the minority, but I'm okay with Neuer coming back if he splits a lot more games with Urbig. Urbig has to get a lot more games than he got last year. That's my caveat with it, and maybe I'm kind of sitting on the fence with that, but that's how I feel about it. Like, I think Urbig needs to get every cup match and probably half the Bundesliga matches, and Neuer can play the other half of the Bundesliga and Champions League. That's my opinion. That's why Martinez was supposed to take Messi's place. There you go. Yeah. I mean, Ruzini, they're showing that goal again. Deontay, you need to see the Cabo Verde equalizer. You need to see this, Deontay. I hope you're watching now because, wow, Deontay, that's one of the goals of the tournament. It might be the goal of the tournament. If Cabo Verde goes on to win this, that's the goal of the tournament for sure. Yeah, I don't quite agree with that, but there's a lot of people that would agree with you, Luce. But Luce, I'll give you this. I do think Urbig is definitely ready to be a starter. I think he's definitely ready to be a starter. Ref is legitimately cheating, refusing to stop for the Cabo Verde head. Yeah, it is. It's BS. But we are at halftime in extra time. We're at the midway point of extra time. I mean, we saw 2 goals already in this extra time first half. So what the hell are we going to see in this extra time second half? Deontay, I'm glad you caught that replay because that was a rocket. I mean, this will be the biggest upset of the tournament. If Cabo Verde come through and win this, biggest upset of the tournament. Good role model for Prescott if he gets promoted. Didn't Prescott just get injured? I think I read the other day that he just picked up an injury. Wow. Lucho starting tonight for Colombia, obviously, but still fun to see. Man, and that match is like just an hour away. You think Prescott can become our future number 1? I think Urbig can become our future number 1. I think it's too early to tell with Prescott. Another David versus Goliath. I mean, truly. No name, truly. By the way, guys, while we're at halftime, if you're in this and you haven't subscribed to Always Bayern Chelsea, I would implore you to. I would also say, leave this one a like, just help us out with the algorithm. Help us get those watch hours up and help us get to the YouTube partner program. And join this community, leave a chat. Did your parents forget to name you no name? That's a question for you, I'm assuming. Assuming that question is being posed at no name. Boy, oh boy. Second half of extra time about to kick off. Will we see a winner? Will we see it go to pens? I don't know. I do not know. But this is what a story. I mean, if you're Cabo Verde, you go all out and you try to win this, but hell, you're already, I don't know if I want to say making history, but I mean you are. You're such a small nation. You're making history for your nation. But like, boy, oh boy, if they win it, they'd be making World Cup history. They would be making absolute World Cup history if they win this. Yeah, the announcers are talking right now. If you're Argentina, you want to finish this in extra time. You do not want it to go to penalties. If you're Cabo Verde and it goes to penalties, like it's damn near 50-50. Like, what do you have to lose, you know? What's my least favorite food? Oh, here's Argentina with a good chance already, but it's going to go out of bounds for a Cabo Verde goal kick. My least favorite food, loose. Um, I don't know what my least favorite food is, but I am a vegetarian. So I don't eat meat. I don't eat meat. I don't eat yeah, like fish or anything. So but I like meat, you know, like I ate meat for the first 18 no 19. I ate 8 years for the first 19 ate meat for the first 19 years of my life, and I loved it for the first 19 years. So it's not like a least favorite food, but I don't eat it. Um but maybe like uh there I'm trying to think. What are there meats that I really am grossed out by now? I mean, I'm grossed out by a lot of it, I guess, but maybe um there's got to be something. A roast beef, I think, is gross. Maybe roast beef is my least favorite food. If they win this, they might have a good shot. Yeah, I mean, they would have a good shot against Egypt. I would maybe even predict them to beat Egypt. I stopped because I mostly because I love animals. Here's an Argentina free kick cleared away by Cabo Verde. And there's a lot of reasons to stop. But I mostly just love animals, and I was like in my first year in college at that point, and I realized like, hey, I can I can cook for myself, and I don't need to be doing this. You know, there's some people that are oh another worldly attempt from Cabo Verde. Um, I just figured I could cook for myself, and I didn't need to contribute to like factory farming and all this stuff, which I think is horrible and extremely immoral. So you know, not everybody can do it, but I figured that I could. It's also obviously better for the planet. It's healthier, yada yada yada. But the main reason was because I just love animals, and it sounds like you don't. That is sad because I think animals are great. We got a pet cat. I grew up with dogs. So yeah, I love them. Love them all. McAllister looks weird. He does look weird with his shaved head, and I yeah, he I don't know if he got like a hair transplant or something because I think he was like going bald, but now he's got the buzz. Now he's got the buzz. Oh boy, this might go to pens. I mean, it's okay. Argentina offside there. Let me refresh this so we get the. It still says break, but it's not a break. We are underway. He looks like the Turkish Turkish ice cream guy. Yeah, I mean maybe he went to Turkey and got that hair transplant. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Spider. But I don't know why this is still saying break, folks. Let's just redo the search. It still says it, but we aren't on break. I promise. Promise we aren't on break. We're alive and well. It is the about to be the 110th minute. Wait, do white people bald faster than others? I don't know. I think. Oh my gosh, Argentina's through, but some heroic defending, and it's going to be an Argentina corner. Wow, Cabo Verde has had some incredibly, incredibly uh, heroic defensive moments. I mean, white people definitely aren't the only people that do go bald, and I don't know if it's faster, but I bet that there's a higher percentage of white people maybe that go bald than some other races. I'm not sure though. You have to look it up. Argentina goal. Argentina goal. Well, Deontay, I would have said maybe. But hell, now I don't know if I'm going to say that. Now Argentina takes the lead. But Cabo Verde did. I mean, Cabo Verde went down. Usually. Cabo Verde went down in the first half of extra time. I'll get my scorecard updated here, right? Okay. Cabo Verde went down once. Can they do it again? Is there another miracle for this team? Is there another miracle in this team? Is there another miracle in this team? This is the third time it's happened. Yeah. Let's see. Maybe we spoke too soon, but let's see. Let's see, folks. I mean, that was a really nicely taken corner by Messi. Did that hit someone's arm? Folks, did that hit someone's arm? Oh, wait, this is Argentina, not Bayern. Let's see. I think it hit an arm, but this is not Bayern, so I don't think it's going to be called a handball. I don't know. Oh, it might have been the Cabo Verde player's arm. I need to see another angle. Wow. Hit the Cape Verde player's arm. Yeah, it was tough to see. No, yeah, it's not going to be a. It's not going to be a. But let's see if Cabo Verde is up to snuff for another time. Let's see if lightning strikes thrice. Can lightning strike thrice, folks? Let's hope the USA go far. I hope so too, man. I mean, they deserve to have Flo Balogun for Belgium, so I'm pissed about that. But I think they can potentially beat Belgium without him. Potentially. I mean, the nation seems to be behind them. They seem like they finally have a coach that understands them in Mauricio Pochettino. I think they got a shot. The hand of Borges, yeah. Yeah. Board of European and South American domination. Sure. I'll take a US World Cup. Why not, man? I love it. I would love it. I would love it. All right. Oh, Cabo Verde had a chance but could not do anything with it. You want an Asian or an African or a North American team to win? There's still some African teams in. Still some African teams in it. Wow. Wow. Man. That's tough. That is tough for Cabo Verde. Really, really tough for Cabo Verde. Curacao have a decent keeper? Yeah, they do. They do. For sure. It was close. Oh, boy. I don't know. That's right on the edge of the box. Cabo Verde is going to have a free kick right on the edge of the box. Legitimately like 3 feet away from being a pen. That would have been sweet. That would have been sweet. Oh, what a save, though, on the free kick. Wow. Dang. Why is that island nations have keepers the best? I don't know, man. I don't know. What a game. I was probably going off the crossbar, though. Wow. If Martinez was any shorter, it would have done it again. Yeah. Yeah, Curacao is even smaller than Cabo Verde. Curacao, I mean, we're looking at I think it was like 100,000 people maybe in Curacao. Is that crazy? Because Cabo Verde is 500,000, which is still extraordinarily small. But I think is Cabo Verde about to get a corner? Are we going to see a corner? Curacao is a province to Netherlands? That's not right, is it? Is it really? Huh. Looking for a head injury here. Wow. It's crazy. So they're going to be one man short on this corner. They're trying to, okay, but they're a self-governed state? Okay. So an Argentina player has some blood coming out of his nose, so I think he has to sit out for the corner. Nope, he's running back in. That sucks. Are they just not adhering to the rules because it's Argentina? Is that it? Here's a corner for Cabo Verde. Here is the corner. See if they can make it happen here. Cabo Verde, nothing on that corner. Way too short. Man. Cabo Verde looking to make something happen. Looking to make something happen. Oh! Cabo Verde in the box! They got a chance! Martinez is going to take out the Cabo Verde player. It's going to be a corner. Wow. That was a legit chance for Cabo Verde. That was a good chance for Cabo Verde. It's going to be a corner now, though. I mean, that was like legitimately a couple feet away from probably being a Cabo Verde goal. Here's the corner. Man, Argentina's going to deal with it, but Cabo Verde through, but it's over the crossbar. I think he's well off, most likely, though. Yeah, way offside. Wow. I mean, Cabo Verde is putting some chances together. They're legitimately putting some chances together. Wow. Boy, oh boy. This game has been crazy. Boy, oh boy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. You think so? I wouldn't say that, I don't think. What makes you say that, Luce? If he can get Balogun's red card overturned, maybe. Cabo Verde should be proud of this performance. They should be. Yeah. They should be. Oh, Cabo Verde with a good shot. What were his comments? Gets deflected, though. Wow. Martinez is faking an injury now. Would love it if they made him come out. That shot just hit him right in the junk. No politics on a football stream, says Spider. Here's Cabo Verde up the corner. Cabo Verde! Oh, cleared out of the way by Argentina. I'm not sure what that means. Oh my gosh! Cabo Verde, sweeper keeper action. Don't stop the play. Don't stop the play. Just keep it going. Keep it riding, baby. Keep it riding. Just cross it in. Cabo Verde. Here we go. Cabo Verde. Cabo Verde. Wide. I don't think Deontay said anything, did he? Or Deontay's the genius? Deontay's the genius, if anything. Boy, oh boy. Three minutes. We are into stoppage time. We got 3 minutes. Diego Simeone in the stands. Obviously, his boy is on the team. And Diego Simeone, an Argentinian himself. Cabo Verde looking to make one final push, maybe? Or maybe they'll get another one. Deontay's a genius. Deontay's a genius. No doubt. No doubt about it, Luce. Deontay's also a chef. If you know anything about Deontay, he's a chef. Can Cabo Verde equalize late and bring this one to penalties? Can they do it, folks? Cabo Verde throwing. Cabo Verde throwing. Cabo Verde throwing. Here we go. Here we go. This might be it. This might be it for Cabo Verde. It's going to be another Cabo Verde throwing. It's over? You're not giving them the throwing? Well, shit. Deontay's neutral. Deontay's Switzerland. Loose. I don't know about this. Deontay's always cooking. I can't believe they didn't give him that throw-in. They blew the whistle. That's because it's Argentina. That's because it's Argentina. No other team they do that shit for. No other team they do that shit for. I'm not going to lie. It was a great game, though, boys and girls and squirrels. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. It was. Fair. Fishy refs. Fishy, fishy refs. Guys, I'll say it one more time, though. If you haven't already, please subscribe to Always Bayern Chelsea. Please leave this one a like as well and help us get those watch hours up. I'm going to be back on Sunday for Mexico versus England. I'm not sure what Jim's plans are for that one, but I'm going to be there live streaming that one. Spider, thanks to you mostly. You are the one who's always here, always holding it down. Appreciate everybody. You know, No Name, Adam, Deontay, Gary, Luce. Appreciate you guys all. Now you can get an OnlyFans subscription. All right, Luce. You go do that. But save up your money for an Always Bayern Chelsea membership at some point. No easy teams in this tournament. They all fight. They all fight. Maddie wanted the Cabo Verde upset. I wanted the Cabo Verde upset. Thank you, Maddie. Mia San Mia. But yeah, guys, I'm going to go and pick up some sticks. Going to go outside, pick up some sticks before the Colombia game. So be sure to tune in on Sunday for Mexico, for England, and for all the streams going forward. Luce, for you. Never stop. I don't know about that. Maddie's actually a month my senior. Maddie's a month older than me. So, yes, we're saying goodbye to everybody. We're saying goodbye to Luce. And we'll catch you on the next one. Really appreciate you guys all for being here. Mia san Mia always, Mia san Mia forever. Help us beat the YouTube overlords and get those watch hours up. And goodbye to you all.